EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
A neta colhendo de cifra, é só um Jesus, we don't need.
Now the second-year man back from injury, it's Breece Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Wilson. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this.
You went from my biggest fan to my biggest hater.
But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback, that doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. A pretty good effort there.
But they can't call you king. Because that's dope.
See the punt team now on 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Oh my God. Fumble that bitch.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Fuck, nigga, I be in Memphis more than you. Nigga, quit playing 10.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 39-yard line.
How's it go, D?
To throw is Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their position,
they're tied already.
You are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Wilson to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a
overran that shit.
Well, 3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
Oh, overran that shit.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Break that fucking tackle.
Nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas. Nice hell. Get rid of these niggas. Pick him up. Pick him up.
A toss left side for Hall.
Oh my God! Oh, that fucking block.
Being taken down at the 27. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked.
It's too late
That's
for
not
it.
the reason the game was lost. Running
It's
the
too late
football over time, when you do it consistently,
It's too late for
usually
it.
translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently here. Hall again on second down.
Get him. Juke.
Skirts by at the 15, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started, you know, you have to get your footing underneath.
And he can't get rid of it. He's
Seeing that shit.
Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Seeing that shit.
There, if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot the last couple of games.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Wilson. Wide open receiver, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage.
Look at this dumbass shit, man.
But hands, route running, speed, to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Stupid ass shit. Stupid ass shit, man.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I should have put somewhere where no one can find you. Mansion, not the sticks, and nothing around you. Hey, Texas, Dallas, Texas.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
You got it, fine. I know.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the
Let's go, defense. I don't know.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And
let's go, Dick.
Those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
I'm going to go up first.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout
And
this
just sit
game.
back, Miko.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here's Hardman to return. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I should have put this somewhere where no one can find you. Man, it's not mistakes and nothing around. You know they're gonna lie. See your design.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now Wilson.
Fuck.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
That nigga was open, man. That's a good fucking read.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground.
Outside. AMG.
We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Fuck, I keep overrunning this shit.
He was able to make the play.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
Run that shit
So
back.
they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Play outside.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm
Play
them,
outside.
I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Play outside.
That'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know
Play
we're in a
outside.
goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Ooh, that boy dropped that shit.
They take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Marr is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
oh, my fault on the interception, man.
Termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. On the counter, it's Hall. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 54 yards on the ground for him so far.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Wilson. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Wilson. And that's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to the ground with Hall. Dances by at the 20, and he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 20-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Fuck, Wilson.
But it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. His 12th rushing touchdown, his 16th overall. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. So a big decision there to go on 4th down. Gets him not only the 1st, but gets him the touchdown as well.
And Brandon, you and I know that all these coaches tell us if every play is executed the way it's designed, it goes for a touchdown. But let's be honest, they were shooting for the 1st down on that one. And boy, were they fortunate to take it all the way in.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. That boy lost me.
Right side, complete to Williams.
My goodness.
Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's Wilson.
Pick that shit.
Throw incomplete.
Fuck.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Now, if they give it to him, Ronnie's just gonna sell on you.
Completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. On the move past the 40. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson wants a different look. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
What's that fumble, this stupid ass shit? Oh, that should work.
Zach Wilson, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get 1 more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Settle down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's out to be all right.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Got his man. It's Dulcich. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 19-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with
These
Jonathan
two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in the second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. I'll go with this.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of...
That's me.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
I was switching on some movement.
Dulcich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room.
Look how far I came out. What the fuck I came down for?
Of the 3rd quarter. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
This pass out wide the Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 30.
And I got the first.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And Wilson going to change things up here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson.
39 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Go defense.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive
I gotta stop cheating on
comeback,
you, fucking.
it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fuck. Stupid ass shit.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Look at that, I'm right there.
Complete, it's Okuwebunam.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy
I was right there, just now.
steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses.
Oh,
certainly
shit.
bringing it again this week.
What the fuck?
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Don't throw that shit.
He's got
Good
a
fucking
man
throw.
in Sutton that's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. But they're able to convert on 3rd.
Somebody got to get back that shit.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Wilson to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Oh my God, jump, man.
Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick.
I should have swatted that shit.
19 yards away. And the Broncos
all you gotta do is jump. Look at this shit.
Here to that deficit.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the 1st half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes it's running the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
I heard it just move. My grandmother said nursing home. I be acting like I don't know how to work a phone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Catch is made by Hardman.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing.
Keep going with it, my boy. Gave up on it too soon.
They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Gave up on it too soon, boy.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Paul on a give up the middle. A little juke. And he'll be down.
I'm gonna give him that stupid ass animation shit.
This to the Broncos 30. 9
End it till it's over.
Quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Run that bitch again.
Game, and why not? The big guys in front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
The Broncos going down.
Run that bitch again.
Backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Now it's Wilson. Looking left side.
Man, look at this stupid ass animation they did.
Yeah, he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple.
Come on, man, just catch the ball and fucking run. Look.
To get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein.
I missed that shit.
This will be a 52-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it
Well,
square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick.
That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. This is caught inside the 15. And they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Well, Wilson would have kept that touchdown.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
I know you're going back to that bitch. Where freeze don't get flooded and holes don't get purses.
Here's 2nd and
Oh, you
10.
going back to it?
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And quickly
Close.
to the line. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
An audible here to get a new look.
The kick by Maher is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2
Oh, man.
in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Decline it. Decline it. Decline it.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They go play action with Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football.
That's a dumbass play I'm calling.
On the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
Dislocated elbow will not be able to return.
Set up a 3rd down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes,
Man,
they
up
become even
3
more
deep.
difficult to stop.
What can I run for that? You go out. You come in. You block. You go out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That was a dumbass
And
there.
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have it set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal.
Try to leave it over his head.
2-point conversion here are musts. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pick that shit, man.
That's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting. By any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Maher able to put this one through.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get to 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
You might just get hit with that Rico. Come on, man.
The
Fuck.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best
Might
in the
just
game,
get hit with the Rico.
you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play action. Now Wilson. And he finds Corey Davis. First target, first catch, and a first down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So here's a
My
first
city,
and 10
your
at the
city.
38. Wilson.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall. He's across midfield.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Good sack.
Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Step up. Step up. Step up. Step up.
Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And he's down right around
Ooh, I was trying to run away from nothing. Yeah.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a
man
guy
up 3 deep.
is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus.
Break a tackle, fuck.
Drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it.
I can't miss this.
And they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him
Shit, I just might miss this shit.
Conversion up.
Yep.
And he missed it.
Fuck!
It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here.
Man, I couldn't see that shit.
This was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is.
Should have pointed that
you
shit.
consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Pick that shit! Fuck! God damn!
Defenses watch their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
Man, get some pressure on this dude, man. Please.
He played really well early, and then he kind of relaxed a little bit. To step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
He'll get this one to Patrick.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here we go, first and goal.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
It's not just the air attack has gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
So So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th.
I'm never standing up.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
You sound fake, that's your opinion, that's just your story.
Start here at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it in that spot.
Here's 2nd down.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock running.
Boy, I didn't see that boy.
Touchdown to win it.
Right through that
just sealed their
so
fate.
short.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
What is B from never standing now?
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot.